Peace, y'all. Just a real quick update, anecdote, whatever about this week's episode. The two halves of this episode were recorded a month apart, like almost to the day. We started in March, and then we recorded the last bit just this past week. So if you hear like changes in like context and audio and shit, that's really the reason. But peace, enjoy, great episode, good dude. Shout out, Mass. Peace. My name is Dylan CineMasai Green, and welcome to the Real Notes podcast. I speak with rappers, producers, journalists, and other hip-hop adjacent figures about their relationship with movies, and, if at all, film inspires their craft. My guest this week is Lowell, Massachusetts producer, engineer, and DJ DeevoDaGenius. We spoke about Avatar: Fire and Ash, the X-Men, video game movies, the Scary Movie franchise, icons of black cinema, being inspired to DJ by Juice, building his own studio from scratch in Massachusetts, his chemistry with BlueHillBill and Kill the Artist, and the creative process behind their last two albums, Blue Magic and Angels with Filthy Souls, and his latest solo release, Deevo Type III. Come fuck with us. What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Real Notes. Like I was telling Son on the other end of the line, I got like a chest cold or something. I woke up hacking up a whole lung this morning, so I'm like,
God damn.
I'm just working off. I'm working off the eucalyptus, mint, and oregano tea right now. That's really what's pushing me through.
Eucalyptus.
But yeah, it really does the trick every time, son.
Hell yeah.
But my name's Dylan Green, CineMasai. Got a lot of names, do a lot of shit.
CineMasai,
outside,
my
inside,
boy.
All sides, man. And yeah, like son, I'm with today. Like I was just saying it before, but like I just very recently got tapped in to what this man's got going on. Like it's been, like I said, it had to have been like mid-December, so it's been like 3 months. I'm real new here.
Welcome, man. Welcome to the party, man.
Thank you, son. Like between Untitled, 007, and Blue Magic and Angels with Filthy Souls with Kill the Artist and BlueHillBill, like this is like just hearing like you really take me back to a very specific time and place with the beats you make, but it also sounds kind of timeless. On top of that, there's nothing really like you're not like your shit is loops and drums and sometimes no drums, but it's not like you're not nostalgia baiting. It doesn't feel like Griselda or like Al.Divino,
like a Griselda copy,
which is right.
Which is half the lane right now.
Yeah, bro, that's too real. But I'm happy. I'm so happy to have one of my favorites out right now on here. DeevoDaGenius is in the goddamn house today, man.
Woo! We made it,
bro. Yeah, like, yo, thank you so like, yeah, like I just cold DM'd you off the strength just to see if you wanted to come on here, and I'm super appreciative. Like Blue Magic and Angels with Filthy Souls are fucking amazing, bro. I'm so serious. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you, dog. No bullshit, man. Like those projects both those projects is hella special to me, bro. So I'm just glad that people that I fuck with, and people that got like a capacity to actually understand what these albums are, these projects are. Like people are starting to tap into them, man. So yeah, bro. Like I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here, bro. I appreciate you having me. Real shit.
Yeah, nah, it's the least I could do, especially considering this is like a rap and movie podcast, and like Blue Magic is all blaxploitation, and Angels with Filthy Souls is all the Home Alone gangster movies. It's like this is like these were made for this. So I'm so happy. Yeah. I'm so happy we made it happen.
Hell yeah, me too. No bullshit. Them shits is crazy. Man. Like when I seen you said it, this is a rap and movie podcast, I was like, shit, that's perfectly that's right up the lane. Like that's perfect. That's literally perfect. Oh bullshit.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad we get to talk about. I'm glad like we actually get to talk about the connections and shit. I'm grabbing a lighter. Yo, Charles, you got a lighter? Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to break. Hey, nigga, guess what? Nigga? Bro. Oh damn, my man's over here. My man's over here bugging on the phone. You got one? It's in the whip. I bet. I'm gonna be in the room. I bet. Yeah, we lit though, bro.
um,
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you having me.
cool. Nah, man, no doubt. Thank you for coming. So let me ask you the first question I ask everybody who comes on here, which is what was the last movie or TV show you watched that you had a strong opinion about?
Woo! Last movie or TV show that I watched that I had a strong opinion about. Oh
Yeah, it could be
man,
good or bad. Yeah.
I would say I fuck with the Avatar movie, that Fire and Ash, the Fire and Ash Avatar shit. Yo, I like that movie a lot. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that
you
movie.
liked it? Yeah,
Yeah,
I still haven't checked it yet.
yeah, I like that
Yeah.
movie a lot, bro. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with long movies, bro. Like that movie was like 3 hours long, and and I got ADHD, and I was tapped in the entire
Yeah.
time. You feel me? So that shit, like I was really happy. I was really happy with that movie, especially because it's like it's Avatar. Like you're thinking that you know, like like that Avatar already got like a high. It's already regarded highly. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that like they was able to, keep building on the story, have proper continuity, actually have things to like points to and themes that they can actually like poke on and expand the universe. Like even with them expanding the wildlife in the movie, expanding like the tribal aspect of the movie, like they're doing really really
Yeah.
well. You up? They doing really really well with the I feel like they really outdid themselves with Fire and Ash. So I really enjoyed that movie. Um, but yeah, bro, like
That's
coming
cool.
coming out that movie, like one of my main takeaways about that movie is just like the fact that it's 3 hours long and this shit was jam packed from top to bottom. Like I fuck with that shit a lot. I fuck with that shit a lot, a lot.
That's cool. I still haven't peeped yet, but like like I didn't love the first two. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like the first one a ton. I like the second one a bit better, but what I do appreciate is that like you said they've been drilling top down on the tribal shit and like getting into the
Yeah,
different factions of the Navi. Like the last one was
hell
about the
yeah,
water people, this one's about the
yeah,
fire people.
yeah,
Like I'm also a sucker for continuity and a built out
yes,
universe and all that
story,
good shit.
yeah, actual, yeah,
I just never got around to catching the new one, but I'm
not
gonna do
fair.
it at some point. I'm
Yeah,
gonna watch it at some point with the
you
fam
should
or
definitely
something,
catch. You
you know?
should definitely catch it, bro. Like they definitely like, and I love variants. I love variants within stories. You feel what I'm saying? Like especially when it
Yeah,
comes to like tribes, and like how there be like multiple groups of people that have a theme or have like an aspect that's unique to each one of the groups, or like you feel me? Like even like some like I was with my nephew watching Sonic the Hedgehog. You know what I'm saying? And like even like down to like
hey,
the variants in that story where you got Sonic is blue and Shadow which is black and then Tails which is yellow and then you got Knuckles who's red. You feel what I'm saying? Like I like shit like that, like shit that like there's variance within the story and there's a reason and
yeah,
within the variance like there's a theme to each one of these different characters or groups or shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit is like instant pulling for me. No bullshit.
yeah, bro, yeah, yeah. I mean, like as somebody who I never really gave up on Sonic, and like I love or love is a strong word. I like those three movies. I saw the last one. I had a lot of fun with the last one. I'm pretty excited that they got Amy coming in for the fourth one. Apparently, or
Oh
not
shit.
apparently because she's like at the she's like at the end of the
Yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
she pulls up
But
the
yeah,
end
I
of the
mean
last
like
one.
yeah, I love everything you just said about that and just like how I don't know. There's just like something really endearing about Sonic and Tails and all of them, and just like how they translated the story into a movie. Like
Word.
they're not like the greatest movies I've ever seen, but I had a
Right,
lot
right,
of fun
right,
with them.
right.
And Sonic's just like I've always got a soft spot in my heart for Son. You know, like that's just how it is.
Facts. Facts. Nah, Sonic, and that's what I'm saying. We were
Yeah,
like, I was a baby when Sonic
you know,
was
that's
like,
just
that was a game that motherfuckers used to play. So and like, yo, motherfuckers don't always do a good job with the
yeah,
transitioning the video game to the movie shit. Like they don't like a lot of motherfuckers they fuck that shit up.
yeah.
So
It's
like the fact that my nephew could fuck with it
90%
enough.
mortality rate for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually, like, I feel like it's a lot better when the movie turned game, or damn, what am I trying to say? Like, I'm trying to figure out if it's better if it's like a game turned movie or movie turned game. Like The Last of Us, right? Like, I fuck with Last of Us, the Last of Us heavy. You know, the PlayStation, the PlayStation game, they
Uh-huh.
adapted it into a TV show. Yo, I fuck with that show heavy. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they
Of
killed that
course.
show. Like, they're killing that show. I fuck
Mm-hmm.
with that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? But like, as opposed to like, and I'm pretty sure that was a game first. The Last of Us was a game first before they made it a movie. You feel what I'm saying? So like, but
It was. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how well. Like, I don't know if it's the same, like, if it's a movie turned game. Like, the movie turned games usually don't end up doing that, like, don't end up like do that well. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be wrong though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. Like,
No,
Avatar, I don't know if I don't think
no,
it was
I'd
a
agree
movie.
with that.
You said, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like what?
yeah. You know, I'm trying to think. Like, sorry, I'm trying to think. My like, I can think of maybe like three or four like games that were turned into movies that were like the best that they could have possibly been,
Yeah,
and they're kind of like spread out across the decades. And like, I mean, like the one that comes to mind for me is always Wreck-It Ralph, which like isn't really
yeah,
like, it wasn't based on a game, but it incorporates a bunch of different games into it.
yeah.
It's kind of weird, but like, see, like I'm stumped right
I'm
now.
stuck. Like,
I'm mad at myself. I'm
I
stumped,
mean,
but
what,
like it's
X-Men? Like, I fuck with the X Men. Like, X Men is one of my favorite movie series ever. I had a joint. I want to say it was like Origins or some shit like that on the GameCube. But like, and like, I haven't played none of the
mm-hmm,
Wolverine games. You feel what I'm saying? But like, I feel like that's just one of them things. Like, it's like for you to do a game that really, really hit based on X Men, like, bro, you gotta go like super duper hard, bro. Like, that shit gotta be like Grand Theft Auto level free, like Grand Theft Auto level, like free roam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would want that out of an X-Men game. Like, I want to be able to
mm-hmm,
like really exercise free will in the X-Men game. Like, I feel like if everything's just mission based, and that was the game like I had on GameCube. It felt very mission based. Like, it didn't feel very like open world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I would need that from like something like an X-Men game and shit. But
yeah.
yeah, bro. Like, I feel like it's very hard to get like a very good franchise, a very good movie franchise, and really pack it into a game for real. Like that. That's what I'm really trying to see next. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. What would be your ideal version of that? Like if you could pick if you could pick one of those to happen, what would you pick? I'm so curious.
Mm, ideal movie franchise that would be adapted to a game. Shit. Fuck. This is a good question. I ain't gonna lie. If it wasn't X-Men, I would want it to be shit like a. I always All right. So I fucked with a movie. I think it came out '09. Jumper. You know that movie? It was 2008. Jumper. It
I
got
remember Jumper. Yeah.
Hayden, yeah. Yo, I like that movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really like that movie. Like, oh, that or Chronicle. Chronicle would be crazy if they did a game based off of Chronicle.
Uh-huh.
Like, they gotta
Chronicle's
do a
hard.
sequel. They gotta do a sequel on
Yeah.
Chronicle. But yeah, Chronicle was one of them ones. Like, I really wanted a sequel. But if I were to never get a sequel again, I would do a game for sure. Like, I really liked Chronicle. Chronicle was dope. They fucked up not doing a fucking second movie or some shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
word. They fucked up.
Yeah, no, I remember when Chronicle came out, and I fucked with a hard body.
Yeah,
And yeah,
that's a
considering
good.
like
That's a
Michael B.
good fucking
Jordan
movie.
was in it, and what's the yeah, what's the fucking white dude's name? Dame DeHaan, the evil
Oh,
Magneto kid. Like
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep,
he
yep,
was in
yep.
it.
He killed that shit.
I was kind of right. I was kind of surprised. Yeah, for sure. I was surprised I was surprised they didn't make a second one of those. But then the guy who made it, he went on to go make that he went on to go make that piece of shit Fantastic Four movie that came out like 4 years
Oh
later. I
nah,
hate that movie.
I ain't know that. I ain't know it was the same direct. I ain't know it was
But
the same director. That's
that's
crazy.
neither here nor there. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. But like that yeah, I was not fucking with that movie at all. But that's neither here nor there. Chronicle's great. I think Chronicle will make for a great game. Like yeah, like make that open world and like give people like some like looser objectives and maybe like
Yes,
let them
bro.
throw around some cars, fucking whatever. Like just
Yes.
run wild, son. That'd be
That shit
crazy.
would be mad fun. That shit would be super fun. My fault. I think my shit's in my fault. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, no, I'd
Yeah,
be
that shit
all
would be
over that.
mad fun, bro. I'll be on that shit.
Yeah, that'd be word. Um. Oh, okay. So on that note, let's run back a bit of your older history with movies and shit.
Okay.
What's the first movie experience you could remember having? It could be at
Like,
the theater. It could be at your cousin's house. Just like the first
yo,
thing that comes to
the
mind for you.
first movie experience that I could really like remember. Damn. All right. So it would be. So this is a two-part answer. So like the first movie that I'll like remember that
Mm-hmm.
like you feel me I was exposed to that I can honestly say like yo I like this movie was Spider-Man when I was a kid like you feel me Spider-Man was that first shit I'm like yo this Spider-Man shit is fucking
Mm-hmm.
crazy I seen it in theater my brain was fucking blown my pops brought us you know what I'm saying I think it was like me my brother my sisters or maybe my sister didn't even go like but I just remember like, yo, to being seeing the fucking maybe not the first one. I think the first one I seen on DVD we had in the house, but I seen Spider-Man 2 with Doctor Octopus, right? That was Doctor Octopus, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Spider-Man 2,
Uh-huh.
yeah, I seen that shit
Yeah.
in theater. Man, I remember seeing that and being like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy. But then the first movie that like I went and like wanted to go watch again was Scary Movie 3. That shit was there. The Scary Movie 3 really had me like it's funny because
Let's talk about it.
Scary Movie 3 is funny because yo, when I was little, Scary Movie 3 really scared me when I was a jit. Like this shit really had me like, you know what I'm saying? Like for whatever reason, this shit when I was little, that shit really had me scared. But yeah, bro, like you feel me? Scary Movie 3 like really showed me, but that's another movie where like the variants really got me because I peeped how like they were incorporating different parts of different movies. And at that age, I had not seen all the movies that they were pulling from. You know what I'm saying? And I think that like I was
Right.
around the same age where I was kind of discovering sampling. So like I think I was starting to realize like what was going on in the world, like as far as artistry wise, like people use like sampling vision in movies,
Mm.
people sampling like in music and shit like that. Like I remember like the first like sample in music that I really like noticed was
Yeah.
Get Busy by Sean Paul being sampling the Wayne Wonder's No Letting Go. And like dance hall is big where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So like
Classic.
that so like around that time, like that was around the
Yeah.
time where I discovered scary movie, like the scary movie series. Like when I was younger, like when you know, like my older cousins and shit would be having basement parties and shit like that. And you know what I'm saying? Like that might have been the same cousin's house where I watched scary movie at for the first time. But like that was the first movie where I was like, yo, I gotta watch this again. Like, what the fuck is like I'm like there's movie these are
Uh
movies that like I like this shit. Like I don't know why, but I like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
hmm That's hard cuz I mean, I don't remember. I mean, how old was I when those came out? excuse me, I had to have been like a teenager or some shit. But like those first three, because like the first two were done by the Wayans brothers, and then the third one I think was the first one that didn't involve them at all. But to this day, I still think the third one's my favorite. Like that's the one I
Yeah.
saw in the theater. I saw it with the homies. Like that's one that I like. Yeah, I mean, like I'll go back and watch that one like once every like year or once every 2 years. Like those movies are so fun to me, and I saw them before I saw the Scream movies, so I didn't really know much about
Word, me
Ghostface.
too, me too,
Like,
me too.
like I knew who the character was, but I just knew right.
From a scary movie, but I
So
knew it
like
from a scary movie.
I just knew it was like, oh yeah, like this is just like a right. Fucking but yeah, I mean like like I love those movies. I'm excited. And I hope the new one's going to be cool.
Yeah, I peeped. I
Like
peeped.
the trailer wasn't making me super duper confident in it,
Nah,
but
I didn't
like
watch the whole. I didn't watch the
I'm a
whole.
check it regardless. Like I'm
Yeah,
like I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
yeah. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I didn't watch that whole. I didn't watch that whole trailer, but I did see it. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like my take on movies, like when they like niggas trying to like continue series in 2026, certain movies that maybe like haven't come out
Yeah.
in a while, bro. Like, bro, the fucking mortality rate of them shits is like 90%, bro. Like, it's very rare that you gon' like, bro, to carry
Yeah.
on from the 2010s humor in 2026 and really like have it be like spot on. Like, bro, like niggas was laughing different. Like, I feel like jokes hit way different. Satire
Yeah.
used to hit way different. Like, satire nowadays is like, it's like damn near the new baseline. You know what I'm saying? Of like humor and like in comedy. Like satire
Yeah.
back then, like I've
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It's gonna be a challenge because like movies like that don't really get made no more, like on the satire tip and also just like on the comedy tip. Like comedies aren't really in they don't get big theatrical releases the way they used to. So just off the
yeah,
strength of that,
facts.
I'm like, let's get
Facts.
something cracking with this scary movie. I hope it's good. You know, like as somebody who's been a big Wayans fan my entire life, like I just want it to be cool. You know, like I want it to be
Bro, you know
cool.
what that's what's crazy about that
I'm
statement?
saving all my preconceptions and opinions until I catch the joint. Yeah.
Yo, bro, I can't remember like the last comedy movie that came out where I was like, yo, I need to go see this. Let alone a black comedy movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I tripping? Like,
Right.
I can't remember like a black
Right.
comedy movie like in the last like 2-3
Wow.
years where I'm like, yo, I gotta go see this. Like, this shit's probably funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? They got like 10 black stars in it, 12 black stars in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Medea level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Cause it's a couple I could think of. I saw one of them days the Kiki Palmer SZA movie. I was hype
Okay.
about it, and I saw it, and I thought it was just all right. You know,
Oh,
it didn't
damn.
really scratch the itch the way I needed it to. But the last one I could think of, and I mean like love to Kiki Palmer and SZA, like they're both great.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
didn't think the movie was all that. But
Was that
the
good?
last one I remember, the last one I remember that was like a big event. You remember Meet the Blacks?
Yo, I think I heard it. I did hear it, but I never seen it. I never seen it. Meet the Blacks.
You don't gotta bother. It was ass. It was terrible.
Oh, it was
But
ass.
but like that was the last one that felt like it was it was not hitting. But it was
Lil
that was the
Duval,
last like
Michael
big one that
Blackson.
because like Mike Epps was in it. So of course you
Oh damn.
right yeah
Mike
it
Tyson's in
was
there?
didn't do it for me. I tried.
Yo, King Batch is not
Yeah.
funny to me, bro. Like I feel like King Batch automatically waters down any
Nah,
production he's a
he's
part
not
of,
funny
bro.
to me.
Yo, he went down. Yo,
Word. Couldn't agree more.
what's crazy is that King Batch at one point was like he's like the Ben Simmons of black comedy. Like he looked like he was about to have a crazy
Oh, for sure.
career.
He was on top of the world, bro.
And then he just
Yeah.
like flop. Like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you supposed to be mad funny, but it's Vine, bro. That Vine shit, I don't know. That Vine shit had niggas gassed up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, not everybody was able to make the transition from Vine to wherever the fuck else, and everything else I seen
Yo,
him
because
in was
that
he
comedy
lost the
on the
sauce.
silver
Whatever it was,
screen,
he lost it, and that's fine.
it's because that comedy on the silver screen, it's like the NBA, bro. I feel like
Yeah,
once it gets to like the move, once it gets to movies, like it's like the NBA. Like being funny on your phone is way different than being funny on that movie screen. Like Dave Chappelle, I feel like is really a funny
oof,
ass. He's a comedic mastermind. Like as corny Kevin Hart could be sometimes, I feel like he's a comedic mastermind. Like it don't matter if he's on a
yeah.
phone or if he's on a
I
fucking
feel you.
$20,000 or $1 million set. Like that nigga is funny. Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, funny niggas. Like you feel what I'm saying? Genuinely funny niggas. Like
Uh-huh.
I'm still waiting
Rest
to
in
see
peace to
like
Charlie Murphy, bro. Yeah.
bro, Charlie Murphy is one of my favorite actors of all time, bro. Just like his just character, like just his character in life. Like, yo, I gotta do a tape with just sample is just straight Charlie Murphy. Like, no bullshit. Charlie Murphy need
Let's go, man.
a old album. Word of me, he do.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. You got like it's like it'd be so easy to make something like that super fucking dope.
What?
I'm like I'm like I could think of some people who've like sampled Charlie Murphy in the past, but like nothing that like super pops to my mind ever. So
Mm.
like make that happen, bro.
Yeah,
Please.
bro, I got you, bro. I definitely got you. I'll do a straight beat tape
Cool.
dedicated to the nigga Charlie Murphy. He was in, bro, like he was really like
Let's go, man.
he played a white man in the Boondocks, bro. Like niggas don't understand like how like crazy this
Yeah.
nigga Charlie Murphy was, bro. Like what the fuck? Like what the
Yeah, man.
hell? There's not
Son.
many like him, bro.
Yeah. Nah, man. He was 101. Him and I think about that all the time too. Like him and Sam Jackson playing Gin Rummy and Ed Wensler. You know, like that to me, like this might be a hot take. I don't know. I'm a huge Boondocks fan. Like I've been watching the show
I'm a
since it
huge
first came out.
Boondocks
I read
fan.
the
Hell
comics,
yeah.
all that shit. This might be a this might be a hot take. I think that Gin Rummy and Ed Wensler were like the funniest joke the show ever created. Like their characters are
Mhm.
just so fucking funny to me
Yeah, nah,
because I
I ain't
mean
gonna
like
lie.
if you're in
Yeah,
certain areas of the country, you know motherfuckers who act
exact,
exactly like that.
exactly like that.
Exactly like the
Exactly
two of
like
them.
that.
Like yeah.
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, if we're
Yo.
talking tropes and
It's
themes, they're definitely up there. They're definitely up there. Cause like Riley is like what's funny.
yeah.
What's funny is like how like even with how it is in reality. It's like bro, like you're not only are you white, not only you come from like you're coming from wealth, like real wealth. Like once they owned their house, like he owned the Freeman house.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? And the fact that you feel
Mm-hmm.
me? How crazy they be going in the like how crazy they be going in the show is like, yo, y'all don't have to do this. Like that should be mad funny. I'll put them up there.
Yeah.
I would put them pretty high up. Real bullshit.
Yeah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, fucking Ed and Jin were always my two, and just like them being Charlie Murphy and Sam Jackson, like I don't know, they just like
That's
that was a stroke of genius to me. Like
that's
casting the two of them
crazy,
is like
bro.
so good, bro,
That is some crazy
so good,
like
bro.
you gotta have nothing, bro. That budget must have been something crazy, bro. Everybody was in in that fucking
Yeah,
show, bro. Everybody was in that show.
yeah, yeah. Nah, John Witherspoon, Regina King, the two of them. Yeah, like I could go off listing names, but like that was like a black creative extravaganza that show. Like
Like,
I was like the biggest Boondocks fan on planet Earth. You know, shit is amazing.
bro,
I got a
I gotta
hoodie in
go
my
back
closet.
and
Funny enough.
that's crazy. That's where one of my tags, my first tag I ever had, comes from. It comes from the for what bro, this shit is so crazy, bro. I was in my dorm room, it was my sophomore year of college. Me and two of my roommates. And we just like we'd been going through different series for us to just like watch from top to bottom. and the Boondocks was one of them. And on the episode, on the episode, what episode? The R. Kelly, episode, the R. Kelly piss episode. Like
Yeah.
the dude on the
Yeah.
video camera, like Riley's giving his speech. He's like, "Yo, uh, has piss ever really hurt? Would you, if somebody started pissing on you, would you A, stand in the way and ask for more, or B, get out the
Smile and
way?
ask for more, or B, move the hell
Is
out the way.
out the way." And then he go, and then he go, he say some, and he go, and I want to give a big shout out to our homie Deevo. What's up? And then Huey comes in. And
Yeah.
grabs him and says,
Yeah, I remember
"Yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah." And then Huey grabs him. Yo, bro, we were in our dorm room, nigga. We all looked at each other as soon as we heard that shit. Like, nah, that is crazy, bro. Because that's one of them shits that just go over your head. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
even know that shit was in there. You feel me? Just crazy.
That's hard. Wow. How? Yeah, I mean, just like hearing your name specifically, like that's
Like,
crazy, man. I
what
would
the
make
fuck?
that my tag too. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, you
You know,
have to.
you're
You have to at
immortalized,
that
bro.
point. You have to at that point. You have to at that point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, what's it called? On this tip, like as you get older, like from being a kid, and you start to like develop more like your palate and your taste as a human, I like to think of this next joint as like a capital M movie, one that you saw that really stopped you in your tracks and connected with you in like an emotional, artistic, or spiritual way, like something that was more than just like this is real entertaining, like it like really hit you in the heart
Mm.
type shit.
Oh shit. Um. Oh, that's a good question. All right, the first one I could think of off top is Stomp the Yard. Like, that was when I was younger though.
Oh
Like, that
yeah.
was probably like, I'll say when I was like 12, 13. Like, as I started like, maybe not, maybe yeah, 12, 13, between like 12 and 15. Stomp the Yard hit a little different for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? Just cause just like if you really think about that movie from a psychological standpoint, that shit is really like a crazy coming of age story. Like y'all are dancing, your brother gets killed, you going to college and you pull off the same move that he used at the show that your brother died at. Like, you feel me? Like, looking back at that, I was like, damn, wait,
Yeah.
nah, that's some like that's some like, I don't know, that's some like that's legendary right there. Like the level of detail
Yeah.
that the character has in their mind. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're at nationals for this competition, and nigga, like, your go-to is the same move. That, I would say, um 8 Mile. 8 Mile was one of the movies too. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nah. Scratch 8 Mile. Notorious. Notorious was crazy to me.
Yeah.
Notorious was crazy to me, and for multiple different reasons. Because Big is my favorite rapper of all time, like number one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just seeing the biopic, like when I could but that was like 17 years ago. So what? I was 10 or 11,
Something like
bro.
that. Yeah.
That movie hit, bro. Like, that was a good movie. I feel like, you feel me, like, just the way it was
Mm-hmm.
casted. Like, y'all had the classic. Yeah, Angela Bassett is the mom. If Angela Bassett is the mom,
Come on.
like,
Yeah.
what, you feel me, bro?
Classic territory already.
You can't do nothing. You can't
Right.
do nothing with that. Like, what you gonna do with that? That's Angela Bassett is the mom, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I kind of wish
Mm-hmm.
his son was in it, but yeah, I would say it hit mostly because, and just a common thread between these two movies, just to answer your question, like the reason why I feel like I gravitate towards them is just because of the fact
Yeah.
like it's just coming of age shit. Like it's motherfucker figuring it out, you know, faced with adversity, figuring it out, and then and then actually finding out how much their natural talent can actually like bring like shit comes full circle. Like even Paid in Full. Paid in Full is a great example of that because Paid in Full
Mm-hmm.
tells it from a it tells it from a non creative, I guess, standpoint, and it really documents hip hop. Like Paid in Full documents hip hop, like without it even being super centered
Yeah.
around hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like Belly is kind of centered around hip hop.
Right.
Like it's like a lot more intentional. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like Paid in Full is like very much a street, like a black like street centered movie. Like and music is just like
Yeah.
in it. You know what I'm saying? I would say Juice is similar in
It's
that
just there.
in
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
My fault. Sorry to interrupt, but I just wanted to shout out the Real Notes Patreon one time. For as little as $5 a month, you get exclusive goodies like video of every interview, 2-day early access to every interview, an invite to the Real Notes Discord server, exclusive access to the Real Talk Movie Night archive, and early pre-sale links for all live events. If you want to give a little more, you get other exclusives like retro 60-second movie reviews and monthly 90-minute workshops with me, where we can discuss whatever creative questions or projects you might have going on. Head over to patreon.com/realnotes. That's REELNOTES to join right now. I repeat, all videos will only be available on the Patreon. Thanks for listening. Shout out to my patrons. Now let's get back to talking.
It's just there. Like it exists in the the world of blackness in the 90s. But these are all movies that I've like
Word.
they document the nigga that figures it out and makes a better situation.
Right. Yeah, no, I appreciate and respect that a lot too, because like those were all movies that I watched coming up that like. I want to bounce through a couple of them. So the first one you said was Stomp the Yard. So Stomp the Yard.
Yeah.
It's funny because as much as I like Stomp the Yard, I felt I felt more connected to You Got Served coming up. Like that story hit me. That story
Mm.
hit me different for whatever reason. Because like I remember they
Mm.
both came out around the same. It might have been like a year or two apart, but like I got everything you got from Stomp the Yard from You
You
Got
got
Served, like
served.
especially considering that they had to do like the dance off for the little kid who died, and like Marcus
Yeah.
Houston and Omarion are like dealing with the drug dealer dude, and like
Mm.
he's macking on his sister at the Denny's and shit. You know, like
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it was, but like that
Oh,
movie between that and like the
prime
soundtrack and
black
like Steve
movies,
Harvey as
bro.
the judge, like it just like that.
That's a black film right
Yeah,
there.
man, for real. Yeah,
Nah, you got
man.
served.
Yeah, for
Yo, bro,
sure.
you got served. You got
Every
served is
single
one
one
of
of
those
the
things I haven't
ones you
seen all the way through.
mentioned, you know, yeah.
I'm saying
Oh
I haven't
man,
gotten all the
like
way. Yeah, I haven't got. Yeah, I haven't
it's
gotten all the way
not
through.
it's not the best thing you're ever gonna see, but go watch it. Go watch
Bet,
it. Like You Got Served is
bet,
so much fun. I have a great time
bet,
with it. It's super nostalgic for me. You know, like I love it.
bet.
Um,
Yeah, I feel like
but
I've always seen clips
it
of it.
was that. So you mentioned that. Yeah, yeah. Nah, run that when you get a chance. But Notorious. I remember when
Yes.
I saw that in the theater because I had also just really gotten into Biggie around the time it came out, and like to this day, like that movie is what drilled Party and Bullshit into my head. I know,
Mm.
I could rap Party and Bullshit to the fucking to the fucking mat
Yo,
right now.
you say
And
yo
like going
chill.
back and rewatching Notorious, like yo chick, can we just all get along? Like, come on, man. It's everything. So like
Facts.
I remember you get a nigga like Lil Sean, fuck shit. So I where'd my brain just go? Where'd my brain just go? Oh yeah. So as much as I like Notorious, I can admit at this point that that movie is carried so heavy by son who played Biggie because he's incredible in it.
Yes.
He looks just like him. The performance is amazing. Angela Bassett went nuts. I thought Derek Luke made an awful. I thought he made an awful Puff. I thought he was terrible as Puff. I thought Anthony Mackie was terrible as Tupac, but
he said, "Hey,
the movie's real
I'm
fun.
Tupac."
The movie's real fun. I'm Tupac. I don't know what they were thinking, son. I don't know what they were thinking.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. And I want to hone in on what you said about Paid in Full, because I mean, like, I'm like, you nailed it. Just like the idea of it, like, of course it takes place right before hip hop started to take over the world the way, or like right at the time where hip hop was starting to take over the world the way it did. But like, the thing that always, one of my favorite things in the movie is the little narration that they would play anytime people would drive anywhere, like on some like K-Slay type shit, you know, just like having the narrator be the radio man, like just like little, like little details like that make that movie really pop and shine. On top of the fact that everyone in it is great sound. Like, Paid in Full is a fucking classic. I love that movie. Good times.
But yeah, that's one of the best movies. That's one of the best movies. Like, I feel like just of all time. Like, that shit just documents the shit so well, bro. Like, it documents what the fuck, what the fuck can happen so well. Same shit with, and like Paid in Full and Juice, I feel like happened, like if they were in terms of like timeline, like they had to have been happening at the same time, just in different boroughs.
Oh yeah, I could see that. You know, that tracks. Or at the very least within like a couple years, you know, because of course Omar Epps is doing the DJ battle, and there's like 2 extended scenes of him doing the DJ battle. So, you know, like it's always going to be hip hop in there no matter what. But yeah, I can see that.
That scene actually inspired me a lot to as far as just like that was one of the first times I seen it. I was like, yo, I could do that.
That's hard. Wow.
I could probably do that. Like, I fuck with that scene a lot.
Oh, that's tough. It's a real cool scene just from like a wow, like that's what a DJ does, and like that's how you move the crowd. And then of course you got like the cops moving around with everybody like in the scene, and he's like you could tell he's super hyped to be doing it, but then it's just like, oh, if I get off this stage, I gotta go talk to the police about the bodega man who got shot. Like there's like a lot of tension in that scene too, but it's just like all of that washes away when he's on the decks. So like that shit is cool as hell.
That shit is crazy, man. I hope, man. That shit is just I'm just thinking about it from his perspective. He was probably mad as fuck, bro. That nigga was tight. That nigga was like, yo, I just finished DJing. Y'all niggas just did this bullshit, and now the police is coming to fucking. Oh my god. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. You know, he's trying to move on, bro. He's not trying to get caught up in that shit.
That's
hilarious.
He left his life. He left his old life behind in loving basketball.
Oh man, loving fucking basketball. Loving basketball is a movie I love so much, but he was so awful in that movie. Like he was dead about to leave his fiance. He was about to leave Tyra Banks because Sanaa Lathan was on some like, oh yeah, let me play you for your heart. And then he beats her and like he beats her in the game,
ass.
And then he's just like, double or nothing. I'm like, you're really gonna leave? I was like, you're gonna leave your fiance? I'm like, it's like morbidly hilarious. I just can't, like, that's just the most like the most bullshit
first of all
thing I've ever seen in my life.
First of all, he was balling. Like the way he was hooping, that nigga looked
Yeah,
like
he was going crazy.
he wasn't trying to fuck with her the way he was hooping, nigga. I was like, God damn, nigga hit her with a meat. Got to
Nah,
the
man.
cup, like, yo, what the fuck? I felt, yo, I ain't gonna lie. A girl tell me
That is
play up
crazy.
1-on-1 for your heart, bro. I'm busting that ass, bro. Bang on you, dunk on you, all types of shit.
Oh my god.
Word. Yo,
Oh man.
Omar Epps
It
is
was the
really
fucking
just a Omar
yeah,
Epps in New York,
sorry.
bro. They gotta do a timeline. They gotta do a timeline of Omar. Just like they gonna show his juice days, his Love and Basketball days. Then they gonna show him now as Raising Kanan, like now he's old type shit. So if they gotta find all the movies that Omar Epps was in that took place and like just form his life through the over the course of the movies.
The
That's
Omar
a
Epps
crazy
cinematic
concept,
universe.
though.
I'm so into that. That's amazing. We
Yo,
need that.
that would be. Do
We
they do
need
that?
that. Yeah. We
Do
need
they
that.
do? Does that exist already?
Probably. I don't think so.
That'd be
Not in that way.
crazy.
Not in that way.
But like, imagine like every movie that
Wow.
somebody like took place in is like chronologically ordered, and then you just take the actor's life in
Yeah.
cinema only. And it's like you create this whole new like. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna try to do that.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd fuck with it, especially for Omar Epps. You know, like, he's been a part of so many classic cinematic
Nah,
moments. Like you could do it. He's somebody you
he's
could
a
do it
great
with. You know. Yeah, for sure.
Denzel's would hit too. Denzel would definitely hit too.
Denzel's would have to be like a 4-part movie. It'd be like 2 hours
Nah,
each, considering all the shit he's done. You know, like I'm still seeing shit with
even
Denzel in it that I haven't seen before.
they didn't
Like to
even
this
know.
day. You know.
I seen some movie. I
Yeah.
seen like an old movie. He was in that shit. He was young. Whatever one. I'm trying to look right now. Yo, Denzel's in mad movies, bro. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah, son. Hella shit.
Denzel was in.
There's one. There's
Yo,
a
Denzel was
specific
in
one
movies.
that I.
Denzel was in movies I didn't even enjoy.
Yeah, he's definitely been in some shitty movies. He's never been shitty in the movie, but he's been in some shitty movies.
He's
There's
always the
one
best
I
part.
haven't
He's always the
watched it
best
yet, but I
part.
just discovered it like two. Always, yeah. I think like maybe 2 weeks ago, there's this joint he made called Mississippi Masala. I haven't seen it, but it's like he and this Indian woman who live in Mississippi, they fall in love and they have a whole connection. Like I put it on a watch list. I'm trying to run it maybe over the weekend, but it looks great. And he's like young as hell. It has to be like an early Denzel role. Like
Mississippi
I don't
Masala.
remember what year it dropped, but like it looks great. You know. Yeah, I'd never
It's
heard of
not
it before
even.
like 2 weeks ago. Somebody
They're not
else
even
put me
showing
on.
it they're not even showing it in his like Google shit right here. Like
Interesting. Let me see if I can that's how you spell that. 90, 91. 91, I'm looking at it.
What? This nigga Denzel,
Yeah, it sounds cool as hell to me.
Yo.
I'm gonna check it out later.
Bro, I hope that nigga live very long, bro.
Yeah, me too. He's a treasure, you know? Like he's one of those like I mean like the word goat gets thrown around all the time. Like he's like the goat. There's really there's no competition to me. Just like the types of movies, like he could do comedy, he could do drama. Motherfucker was he was goddamn Macbeth. You know, like he could do anything. Like Denzel could do anything.
Yeah, he can do anything. They said that he's in 60. They said there's
yeah, man.
Like they're saying he's probably been in over 60 movies.
Sounds about right. you know, and like he has, like I would say at least like 10 of those are classics, at least.
At least for sure. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, no,
But like, bro,
yeah,
he's generational. He's
yeah, man,
generational though.
yeah,
Like,
like this
there's not a lot of those. There
for
do
sure,
not be a lot of those at all.
especially not now, especially not now, you know.
Nah, it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up now,
Excuse me,
bro. I don't know
but
shit. We'll see with these new
fucking
actors, bro.
yeah, yeah, they'll make it happen. Like it's like there's like the way I see it, it's always going to be that type of, like, we're always going to reach a point where it feels like, oh, it's over, there's no more, like there's no more movie stars, like who's going to lead the next gen, like people always go through this, like it's going to be fine.
Yeah,
And things change,
yeah,
and things are changing at such a rapid rate anyway. Like the idea of a movie star is different now than it was even 10 years ago.
for
so
sure.
like so like what we would expect from that is going to be different from like what like a 20-year-old wants from a movie star, if a 20-year-old even wants anything from a movie star. It's I'm always
Right.
interested in that, and I'm excited to kind of see where the shift goes. You know.
Word. Me too, bro. Me too. Real shit.
But before we get too far off track, I want to do something similar with music for you, because you mentioned that the DJ scene and Juice played a huge part in you wanting to like DJ and potentially produce. So like, when did music become capital M music for you? Like, not even in terms of you wanting to make it, but just like being fascinated by music.
Had to be like I would say 2015, 2016 is when shit really like, I'm like, all right, nah, this shit. Nah, I would even say before that. That's a lie. I would say like 2012. I remember, yeah, like when everyone thought the world was gonna end. I think I was like in 8th grade or some shit.
Yeah.
I was in 8th grade, nigga, listening to mad like nigga who mixtape beats, and fucking that's what kind of led and started, and a lot of hip hop, like a lot of Wu-Tang. Like when I was in 8th grade, Wu-Tang like had me in a fucking chokehold, bro. ODB specifically had me in a chokehold.
Same, bro.
Nas,
Same, man.
Shit. Method Man, I fuck with a lot. Like I always fucked with like the characters and niggas that can like make great songs and shit. And but I also like a lot of shit I wasn't supposed to be like probably supposed to even know. Like I was tapped into like underground shit, like Moral Technique and like Diabolic and like Vinny Paz and like those cats. And I was like, bro, I was in 8th grade, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like they were talking about like deep cuts, like shit I'm not supposed to be listening to. And like, I also fucked with like a lot of fusion shit, like
Diabolic and Vinny Paz are fucking deep fucking cuts, bro.
that's deep cuts. Those is deep cuts. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't know about that shit.
Just to get ourselves back on the same page, I don't remember if I asked this last time we spoke, but when did you remember? I might not have, but either way, like when do you do you remember when music became? Well, no, because you and I were talking about how you saw the DJ scene in Juice, and we're like, I want to do that,
Yeah,
right?
hell yeah.
So from there, when did you know, like for a fact, outside of like maybe I want to do this when I get older? When did you know that music was going to become more than just a hobby for you?
All right, we're right back to it with the good ass questions.
Come on, bro.
Shit. Outside of that, when did I know music was gonna be a thing that wasn't a hobby? Shit. Damn. Shit. It would probably have to be like my freshman year of college. I was hooping. I was at school for basketball. I was at Nichols College playing basketball. And I broke my fucking kneecap, bro. My kneecap.
Oh shit.
Half. My kneecap fucking snapped in half on a dunk. I was going up for a dunk.
Yo.
Kneecap fucking snapped in half, bro. You know what I'm saying? The force that like my hamstring and my cab generator for me to make the jump tore my fucking kneecap into 2 pieces. So
Jesus Christ, son.
I didn't tear my ACL or anything like that. I just broke my kneecap.
I'm about to say that's almost as bad as the ACL. That's crazy.
So
Yeah.
boom, I broke my kneecap. Uh, shit. Like at that point, I was already making beats and shit. But like it was the first time in probably like 10 years that like I had like an extended period of time where I wasn't playing basketball.
Yeah.
So I was like, like I would just fuck it, I would just go a little bit harder with the music, you know what I'm saying? Like not even like consciously, but it was just like, yo, like I got time. I have now time to kind of explore other endeavors, you feel what I'm saying? And I was into a few other things, you feel me, like hustling and shit, but you know, like I was like, yo, let me just try this music shit. And cuz I always loved production, like the art of production and like Dylan shit. I was already into, like I was well into at this point, like you know what I'm saying? So this is like 4 or 5 years deep after I stole my first like shit from my school and all that. You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
like that
Wait, I'm
extended.
sorry. I'm sorry to cut you off. What'd you steal from your school?
Oh, I stole my first MIDI controller, but I stole my first
Oh,
MIDI controller.
word.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, so like I got my first copy. I don't know if I said that in the last part of the interview, but I got my first copy of Ableton and stole my first MIDI controller from my school when I graduated. Kind of like as a graduation gift to myself, you know what I'm saying? So
Word, yeah.
so like when I broke my kneecap in my freshman year, oh wait. Oh yeah. So this was like 2 years later. You feel me? Because after high school, I'd taken like a gap year kind of thing. Not really. I was in school. I was still hooping. I was up in Maine. It was like on some like boarding school shit, some crazy shit. Boom. So, but in that extended period of time, when I broke my kneecap, I just started making beats like every day. I was making beats every single fucking day, bro. Making beats. I was making 2, 3 beats a day, and I was like, I fucking around and made like 2 beat tapes in 2018. Yeah, like 2018. And I was like, yo, like this shit's kind of fun. Like I actually like doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so like I dropped a genius named Nadiv. I believe that was 2018, which is my
I was
first
gonna
ever.
ask about that, yeah.
It was like the very first project. I feel like that was I think that might have been the very first like extended project I ever dropped. The very first piece I dropped, I believe, was Untitled One. Or I could be
Mm-hmm.
wrong. But yeah, so after I dropped the Genius, that was on my 21st birthday. And I was like, yo, I like this. Like I could do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm just gonna do it, not even really to get some money out of it or anything like that, but more so like, you know, just like to document my growth. You know what I'm saying? And then so as I continued documenting my growth, like I would say 2020, I had a moment where I like in between 2018, 2019, and 2022, I had found out about this place called the Sound Lab in Brockton, Massachusetts, where so I had a studio in my hood in my city, um and I was working at it, you feel me, and I was taking sessions and shit, but I wanted to get better. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get better at my recording process. I wanted to be able to make music at a high level and shit. And I want to be able to get paid for my time as an engineer. So I was like, yo, what studio can I go to that can give me the necessary knowledge that I need for me to get better? Because my studio at home, I built myself with my homies. You know what I'm saying? So like there
Yeah.
wasn't nobody that was really giving me professional knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Professional like guidance. I was just kind of just thugging it and figuring it out on myself and throwing parties and shit and using the knowledge that I had and from YouTube,
Yeah.
which is so I sought out the studio that my mans had recommended me to called the Sound Lab in Brockton. And I had got my first like I had bought like a internship. And yo, when I bought that internship, like I started getting the knowledge that I needed for me to be really like to really get better with the engineering and shit. It was from
Yeah.
somebody who was recording my music, and I felt like was doing so in a way where like I really like actually liked the quality. So I was like, oh, okay, bet. Let me fuck with this. I'm gonna fuck with this nigga. Mm. He was also. It was also the session was actually with somebody who I work with a lot. His name is Reef, and Reef kind of introduced me to this engineer. I started working closely with him. I got the internship from him. I started learning how to engineer at the lab with professional gear. I'm getting better at a rapid rate now, and now the knowledge that I'm finding out how to record other people's music and make it sound good, I'm now, I'm translating it to my work, like as a producer. So
Yeah.
which kind of made me cross over from this beat maker threshold to now producer threshold, to producer, because now I'm not only am I making the beats and just wanting people to get on these beats, but I'm recording, I'm paying attention to delivery, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about transitioning and like moments in the record and shit like that. And yeah, fucking so I would say it went from like a hobby to me, like from me just wanting to document my growth into like me making money right around when I started engineering at a high level. And then now it just like now people weren't just kind of seeking me out for beats. It was more so like niggas knew I was kind of like a one-stop shop. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you
yo,
do
you know
everything.
what, let me start charging, you know what I'm saying, for my time and shit. So I would say like 2022 was when like I started like kind of, I bet like this I might be able to make like a living off this shit if I really apply myself.
Right. I wanna before we move on, you had mentioned that you and your homies had built a studio somewhere else
Yeah.
before you like officially went over to the Sound Lab. Like talk to me about that old space, how y'all put that together. And like and I mean like this is a stupid question, but like I assume you were like quote unquote engineering yourself like
Yeah.
early on and all, yeah, it's like break down that era for me real quick.
Okay, boom. So all right, so right before I had that studio, like I said, I was hustling this shit. So like every day I'd be like in my car and shit, like or just like around, you know what I'm saying, like just outside, and my man's at the time, he knew I made beats and shit. So my main place I was really making beats at was my car. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and I would always like I was notorious for like all my beat snippets and shit. Like the beat snippets I post now, like where I'm in the studio and shit. Like I
Yeah.
was originally doing those in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like kind of that was like my shit at first. Like making beats in the whip, and then showing people like the beats I'm making like in the whip.
When you were doing those in the car, were you making them like what were you using? Like I assume you weren't using the SP in the
Nah,
fucking car.
no SP, dad, no SP, no nothing. That was straight laptop days. Like I'm using the keyboard on the laptop. I still do that now.
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I love using the
Yeah.
keyboard to beat drums and shit like that. But yeah, cool, boom. Um my man at the time who knew he seen I was always in the car with the beats and shit, and he was like, yo, you should come to this spot that I just got, you know what I'm saying, in the city. You could, you know what I'm saying, come over, just cook up whatever, boom. So I was like, shit, like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I usually, at this point, like, the only time I was really going to a studio was when I was traveling all the way to Rhode Island. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Where I'm from, that's about like a 45 minutes to an hour 15 drive every time. You know what I'm saying? But I was taking that drive just because my boy Daro, D-Rod, who showed me a lot of love to this day. We actually work in the same studio now. He was allowing me to go over there and just cook up. But my man was like, yeah, I got this new spot. Pull up. It was a good space. It was probably like, it was super small. You know what I'm saying? Had like 3 rooms within it. My man had a pair of speakers, and then he had another homie who had another pair of speakers in there. And it wasn't much. It was in downtown, right in the middle of downtown. It was all we needed. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, fuck, like this shit, this shit is fire. You feel me? So it was real bare. Like I'm talking about like an office desk and 2 speakers, and that's in one couch. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying? Like this shit
Yeah, that's
was like,
bare.
yeah, bare, bro. Like real fucking bare. Like, you know, like like some people's hotel setup. But even a hotel setup looked better than our shit. You feel me? Like
Mm.
real big. So I was there for about a year. I was there from when my boy invited me to be at that studio. I must have been there every day, like 4 or 5 times a week for about a year
Mm.
until I'd I took in a bunch of my money and I was like, yo, well, well, it went from them inviting me to me getting a key, to me chipping in on rent, to me proposing that we should do a massive makeover first to make like the spot an actual studio. And it was a long conversation, and we decided to brand ourselves. The studio was called Under Construction, and we came together, bro. We built the spot out. I remember we bought the desk, we bought a new couch, we bought a bunch of new gear. We soundproofed our own booth. Put a TV in the booth, just did everything we did to get our own basic nice studio set up. You know what I'm saying? Paint, all that, just to get the shit going. And we set up 2 rooms, So boom, we set up 3 rooms actually. We set up 3 rooms. And yo, that was just ill. Like it was like almost like a creative, like safe house. Like it was 8 of us at any given time. 2 to 3 of us would be there making beats, you know what I'm saying? And then it got to a point where we actually expanded. So not only we had one unit, and then we expanded to another unit which was twice as big as the first unit, which is where I was able to put my studio, we were able to add 2 more rooms. So in all we had 5 rooms, about maybe like 2,000, 3,000 square feet of space. And like everything was built homemade, from the sound panels to the desks to the fucking bass traps, anything we needed, like we kind of wanted and needed to do, we kind of did ourselves. We figured it out on the fly, along with the knowledge that I was getting from the sound lab and from my OG at the sound lab at the time, or still to this day, that was giving me the knowledge that I needed to me to do this shit DIY. You know what I'm saying? And that shit gave me a lot of knowledge, bro, because it kind of showed me like how to really build this shit from the ground up. Like if you really like want to do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it gave me a lot of knowledge now that like, and it makes you appreciate the shit more when you build the shit with your own 2 hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, in that case, like in that case, how, like for lack of a better word, how the sausage is made at that point, like, all the different components and elements, and like, how shit works. You like ran the wiring, put the all that stuff.
The fucking wiring was a nightmare.
I can only imagine, man.
Wiring was a nightmare, but yeah, bro, definitely this essential knowledge, you feel me, that has definitely made me like appreciate this shit more, bro, for sure.
Word. So I mean, like after you did that, when did you, like when did your equipment start to evolve? Like when did the SP come into your life and become like because it seems to me, sorry to cut you off, it seems to me like it's a combination of SP stuff, laptop stuff. I don't know if you use any other gear, but yeah.
Okay, so this is actually a great question. So the SP, so like I said, so boom, my knowledge of producer culture started about 3 to 4 years before I even made beats. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like I knew what a SP was and what it did before I even touched one. You know what I'm saying? Before, like, you feel me? So I would say about 2017, 2018, I was heavy into Raz G.
Rest in peace to Raz G, man. The legend.
So Raz G, my favorite album from him is Gospel of the God Spell. And around that time, I was just coming up on a lot of like people in like from the low end theory vein that were doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I was like your Fly Lows, your Knowledges, your Oblivs, E1, shit, fucking Ali, freaking, just a lot of these names that, you know what I'm saying, were like we're killing shit on SoundCloud, killing shit on YouTube. And one name in particular, his name's Stolen Drums.
Mm-hmm.
And my boy Drums is the one who at that point I was only using a laptop And in 2018, Drums had commented on one of my flips that I'd posted. It was a Can't Believe It T-Pain flip.
Mm-hmm.
He had commented and told me to fly down to Atlanta to catch an event that he had called Controllerize. This is 2018. Yeah, this had to be summer 2017. Actually. Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, that had to be summer 2017. And at that point, I was only making beats on my laptop, and I rocked the open aux set at this Controllerize event that he has. And he had after the event, he told me to come by his crib and just kick it. You feel me? And which was to me meant everything, because I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking killing it in this shit, in this craft that I really, really respect. And he's just telling me to slide through the spot, and where he lay his head at. You feel me? And I pulled up, and he gave me a whole bunch of knowledge. So, well, before I even get that far, I noticed at this Controllerize event that everybody had these SPs. Everybody had one of these machines, and they were fucking killing this shit. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't know that this shit could, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was 20. I didn't get an SP though for another 2 years after that. I want to say another year and some change after that. And I got that right around COVID. I got my first SP around COVID. I got the SP404A.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was fucking with that all COVID. Made a lot of beats. I figured I figured how to make beats standalone in the machine. With just like my own resampling method.
Yeah.
Yeah, even to this day, the pattern sequencer and pattern selector, shit like that, I gotta get. You know what I'm saying? I gotta really do the knowledge for real. Like, I'm not really strong in that area.
Yeah, I'm a resample warrior too, bro. I feel you.
Saying, bro, like, yeah, like I just be resampling like a motherfucker, but yeah, like, and then around this time I was using the MPD 218 a lot, which is just a MIDI version of a MPC,
Yeah.
And then during COVID, actually, I won a MPC Live. This was my first MPC I've ever owned.
Oh, wow.
Live in a giveaway on some random shit. From this producer from Manchester named Project X. Shout out Project X. But I won that shit in a giveaway, and I got that MPC. I got the MPC in the mail, or no, I actually went and picked it up. Yeah, I remember I made a few beats in it. I didn't really like it that much. I didn't really like it that much, but only because, and the reason why I didn't like it that much was really because, I like the ability to texture and color my sounds just as much as I like being able to put instruments together. You know what I'm saying? And at the end, as it stands, there is no better way to do it meticulously and as specifically as you can than with a DAW. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's just what it is for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, although I do love incorporating the SP, especially the MK2, any of them, 303, 404, like, texture, color purposes, A1, bro. Like, especially now with the MK2, with how customizable it is. Like, I can get a sound that I can get a whole new sound. There's so many combinations. I can get an infinite amount of sounds. You know what I'm saying? Or like, colors out of my samples.
Yeah.
Which for me it means a lot, because I like everything. I like when shit sound like it's coming out of fucking, you know what I'm saying, cassette or damn, So yeah, like, I would say, but I started using it heavy. I started using the SP heavy as like a texture and color palette device at the end of like 2023. And then recently I started incorporating my FLX, my DJ FLX10, which is a which is a DJ controller. So what I'll have my laptop connected to my controller, and then going into my SP, and then my computer, which is my other computer, which is running my beat, running my production session or whatever, connected to my SP, which is going out to my interface. So I can just add scratches and shit in real time, and then my FLX10, it got live stem separation. So like the shit that niggas is doing, having to like throw a sample into like a stem separator and wait for it to spit it back out, and you take the stems. Like my mixer does it in real time, and all at the press of a button, which for me like saves a lot of time, because and time saving is big for me because like I got ADHD. I need to execute my creative ideas fast, you know. Like I started incorporating my mixer just to like be able to DJ, and not just DJ if I want to, but like sample, like strip samples fast, you know what I'm saying, which has really helped me with like projects like Angel of 50 Souls and Blue Magic and shit like that, and even Deevo Type III that's about to drop, like as far as like sequencing and putting shit together and flips, and like even if like vocal stabs and just incorporate like skits, shit like that. Like I like being able to have access to that shit fast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's worth it. And you're like, one of the things I loved about your stuff when I first started listening to it is like, even though it has that like tape, cassette, VHS quality to it that like we all love in the beat community, like they're so vibrant, like your shit is like you mentioned.
Oh shit, I think it went mute, bro. Yeah, you good.
Oh yeah, no, I got a phone call from my sister. But no, it's all good. I'll call my sister back later. But but yeah, so like yeah, your shit is so vibrant and colorful, and like yeah, it's like the colors and the details, and it feels like these little worlds, and I don't know, like there really like there really is an art to there's obviously an art to finding a good loop and figuring out whether the loop needs drums or if it doesn't need drums, and just like how to place all of that, and just like listening to the tapes, listening to you and BlueHillBill and Kill the Artist work and all that, just like you're just very good at curating that very specific vibe, and the beat, yeah.
I like that. I like when shit is. I like illustrious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like colorful, bro. Like I don't know. Like I feel like I'm not like. I feel like I love color, bro. Like I've always loved color since I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Just playing with color, colored pencils and shit like that, and blending color, and like just the way the look and of different patterns and textures and shit like that. Like I love the art of, like, as profound as it sounds, I love the art of life. You know what I'm saying? So the art of sound, and the fact that I have so much control, because I was never a great visual artist. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is always tough for me, but with my pops having a DJ background and always just being surrounded by music in the house, I didn't realize that I had really this superpower of being able to curate sound and manipulate sound till later in life, till recently, you know what I'm saying? And like, so the fact that I can tailor certain shit to evoke certain like colors in my mind, or paint my own way, you know what I'm saying, or draw my own way, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like I really like being able to go all the way, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I cook the music that I make is a reflection of what I would be able to paint if I could paint, the colors I would use if I'd be able to paint, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, nigga, if God traded my gift for production for art, I would be a crazy ass statue. What's that called?
Oh, why am I blanking on the word?
Oh fuck. Art. Not is that architect? That's not architecture.
Architect's not the right word.
The nigga who chisel shit away, or
I'm checking now. Shit. Why can't I? A
Yeah,
sculptor. Yeah, you're a sculptor. There you go.
sculptor. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
sculptor.
Like I would sculpt crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I would sculpt
Yeah.
crazy. I would pay attention to like hair follicles and shit. I would pay attention on, you know what I'm saying? Like the like just the detail of certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I'd be an architect or some shit. Who knows? Maybe later in life I'll do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah.
right now, I'm focused on. I feel like the reason why music I like doing it, especially, is because of like world building and
Yeah.
sampling, being able to like, you know, like create my own. Because I like Easter eggs in video games. So like the fact I can do that shit now, you know, and like make like do
Yeah.
give a nod to certain shit, and you know, like it's so ill being able to do this shit, bro. Like a nigga can like give a nod to some shit you probably never would have heard about or thought about, you know, and I can color it a certain way or add it like or make it sound a certain way that make you think about it in a different light. Like it's alchemy, bro, and you know, like why not? I'm not like I have a bro, my brain like I see shit, I feel like a certain way. Like I experience color and vibes a certain way. So it's like, however I can do that, however I can express that, you know what I'm saying, and add to culture, you know what I'm saying, build big worlds and shit that people can, you know, take messages from and like use to promote their own life. You feel me? And
Yeah.
make the world a better place and shit. Like, why not, my nigga? Like, and plus, like, I don't know. I feel like nobody. I haven't met a nigga that express like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
Word.
go fucking hard and just get that shit out. You know?
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, and just like to the point of just like Easter eggs in video games and just like laying that shit out. Like I mean, I can't tell you how much music I came up on just like playing games in my life. Like so much of my like once I started really going off and exploring on my own for real, like so much of the stuff that I loved growing up was stuff I heard in movies and in games and like just like this and just like this idea of world building.
Mm,
It's important, like that shit is important, and like your stuff really does feel like not to be like super cliche about it, but like like it feels like a film score, like
yeah, yeah, hell
you
yeah.
have that you have that particular level of detail where it feels like you're making a film score,
Yeah,
and
bro.
and yeah, like to me, like beats in this mold have always been super cinematic to me, to the
Mm,
point where I wonder why more people don't utilize them like in movies and on TV shows. Like
yeah.
I was just thinking about that shit last night. So like so to hear something like the Untitled tapes,
Mm,
or of course, like in like a more explicit vein, Blue Magic and Angels with Filthy Souls, like these projects, like and even like the boutique tapes, like this is all like filmic shit to me.
yeah, bro.
Like it's that's how I see the world,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm I'm
bro.
I'm I'm
And
picking up exactly what you're putting down.
film score is
Yeah.
a big part of just my life. Like my mom used to listen to like real cinematic instrumental music. Like I don't know
Yeah.
if you know who Yanni is.
I think I do. Yeah.
Yanni is like he's like a ill ass composer. I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just double check that. Yeah,
How you
uh,
how you spell his name?
yeah, he's a Greek composer, right? And like dog, like just his sequencing and like just shit that I was hearing when I was younger. I'm like, yo, this shit is like world colliding music. Like if two planets fucking smashed into each other, like this is what we be playing. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
like,
tough.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel like everything I'm drawn to sample wise, even if it's as small, it could be small and it could be minute in terms of like the world that it exists in, or it could be huge, you know. But like, nigga, I'm like, you're gonna see, it's gonna paint a picture in your brain of something. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's like. But I feel like like depending on the frequency you're kind of tapped into as like a human being, all sound is gonna do that for you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
in this specific specific vein that we're talking about, I don't know. It feels like it's like for a certain kind of person. You know what I'm saying? That's like how you're saying views the world, like that can see the world in that view first and foremost. You know?
Hmm. And yeah, you know, so like as you're developing this sound and you're like starting to become somewhat of a figure out there in Massachusetts, you know, like you're like collabing with people, you got hella rappers on your shit. You're like up until a certain point, you're even like fully producing albums for people. You're obviously engineering, you know, and like you know, like that opens up a whole other way of just like experiencing music from like, you know, like it's one thing to make beats. It's
What?
something else entirely to like know how to engineer and mix and master and know like what sounds good together and add all the effects, you know, like that's a whole other level of sound design.
Other shit.
So you know, like right up until so like take so like you get to a point where you fully flesh out what the DeevoDeGenius sound is and
I mean,
talk to
hopefully.
or
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, like within that moment, you know, like of course like it's always like, you know, like everyone's constantly,
I know what
you
you're
know.
saying.
Yeah, yeah. But like but you know, like talk to me about the moment that BlueHillBill and Kill the Artist come in and like how y'all meet, your chemistry, and how you decide to go from I fuck with these dudes to let's make some music.
It's a good question, bro. These are great questions, by the way, bro.
Thank you, man.
For sure. I boom. So right. So I got a producer slash artist camp that I run in Massachusetts called Genius Camp, and I basically pick 10 artists and three producers, and I pretty much put us in the studio, and essentially like it's a super fast paced environment. There's one producer in one room, one producer in another room, and then a producer like kind of in the main area, like all making beats at the same time. Artists are moving in between rooms and basically just knocking out songs as fast as we in a 40-minute time span. And basically whatever's done. I haven't done the first volume of this yet, but I'm starting to do mixtapes, which pretty much is just like a medley of like Massachusetts music, like of what the sound of Massachusetts is. So so far I've done 4. I'm looking to do my 5th one this quarter. But Kill had applied to the first ever one that I did, and he came through. And I remember I made a beat on the stage, and he actually freestyled to the beat. I actually have footage of this still. I
Oh
don't
no
know.
shit.
I don't know what hard drive this is. This was 3 years ago. So I met Kill there, and we kind of tapped in. We tapped in always. But one thing about Kill is that I always respected his content, like his content, his look, the way that he like presents himself and presents his brand has always been strong to me. That was back in 23. So we always kind of tapped in. We always kind of stayed tapped in since then. Then Bill, I I heard a project from him called I see a project from him that he was promoting called You Don't Even Believe, which was it's Jesus Piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember being like, yo, this art is hard. And tapping in. After a little bit after I tapped in, there was a morning where I was at the bank and I'm pulling out of the bank and I'm like, bro, I want to hear some new shit. And no. So before this, actually, I remember there was a day I pulled up to my studio. Boom, I pulled up here, and I saw them in the parking lot. I seen them in the parking lot, and I just remember them looking at these niggas like, yo, these some cool ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, I remember thinking that. I remember seeing Kill like saying what up, and I think they were shooting a video that day. Yo, this is funny. This is crazy. I'm actually going down this timeline. So then, boom. So there was one day. So after that day, I remember there was one day I was pulling out of Bank of America. I'm like, yo, bro, I want to hear some new shit. And I saw that they were promoting this new album they just dropped called Beast. So I tapped into Beast as I'm pulling out the bank parking lot, and I heard the first song, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? This shit is, yo. I remember just being blown the fuck away by that first song. The first shit is called that's however you want it. So if to whoever who's watching, go take a listen to this Project Beast, because this first 7-track sequence is one of the best sequences in albums that I've ever heard in my life. So I listened to the first 6 tracks through, and I got to the track 7. When I got to track 7, by the time I got to track 7 of these niggas' album, I put these niggas in the group chat and was like, yo, we need to work. No bullshit. I was in the whip that day. I was like, bro, I was blown away so much about what I heard, so much so I was like, bro, we have to get this done. Like, just cook up, whatever. I got him in. I remember. This was that had to be like October. I got him in. We made like 3 songs the first session, all fresh. I believe, I could be wrong. I actually don't think we got anything Blue Magic done that day. But the session right after that, I believe, is when Bill laid his verse for Angela Simmons, amongst a bunch of other stuff that we did. And that was just a song. It was just Bill for a long time. That song just had Bill's verse on it. And Kill added a verse later on. But we cooked up. We were just cooking. We were just talking, like cooking up, talking, kicking it, laughing and shit. And then I remember there was one, like, then we started cooking up late. Like, there was one time, yo, we were in that bitch till like 3, 4 in the morning. That's when we made Blue Magic. We made Memories that day.
Wow.
And yeah, I remember it was funny is that when I made Memories, I didn't even like, I wasn't even like in tune with the beat. I didn't fuck with it for real, like, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, yo, don't change that beat. And they went in there and they did that shit. And yo, it didn't dawn on me how much I loved this song until like probably like a month or two, maybe a month or two after I was playing it nonstop.
Because that's crazy. It's crazy you say that, because like that song, I feel like is kind of like the centerpiece, crown jewel of that album. You know, like that's the one. Because like when I first heard it, I first heard the album over the holidays back in 2025. And like and like that was one of the ones that was like, who the fuck are these guys? Like I knew nothing about any of y'all, and then I went and found the video, and I was like, oh yeah, these niggas are crazy. Like this is some, you know, like it's like it was that the Boy Rock song. I can't remember the name right now. I'm blanking on it. Yeah. So it was Memories. It was that one. And hang on, I can find it. For some reason, it's being weird. Yeah, so it was Switching Zings, Memories, Blue Magic, and Porsche Cayenne. Porsche Cayenne. Yo, like just like just like the way you start that beat off with the sample and then like the drums walk in. Crazy.
We made Porsche Cayenne and Memories in the same night. That was that same night.
Wow.
I was like half asleep. I was half asleep for Memories and I was half asleep for Porsche Cayenne.
Sheesh. That's crazy. Cause like those, you say that like those songs have the same energy around them, you know, like, just like from like their vocal takes to like, so did you make both those beats like that night? Like, wow.
Yeah. All of Blue Magic, except for Angela Simmons, was made the same night. Like was
That's
everything.
insane. Yeah,
I all my that's all my projects. That's all my projects, bro.
yeah,
Like all my
that's
projects,
hard.
I'm making the beats same day they being recorded. Like I don't like doing that. Like if I make beats and nobody's there, that's because I'm making the beat for a beat tape or if it's for me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like I ain't really
That's
like
tough.
it's rare I send a like I only do that when I absolutely have to. I don't like doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like sending shit off. Like it just I'll rather just get with you and we just, you know what I'm saying, cook up in person. Like I ain't
Yeah.
really trying, you know what I'm saying? So sending shit out. And especially with Killing Bill, like, cause those are really my niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when
Word.
we're cooking up off the energy that, you know what I'm saying, we like that we were creating, you know what I'm saying, in the room and shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, like that. So like that was after we made those songs like and there was one other song that we did that night that I don't remember. Oh, 20%. We made 20% that
Mm,
same night too. Yeah, we made
cool.
20%. And what's funny about 20% is so around that time, so I had never heard Reasonable Doubt at that time in my life.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the 20% song, like what's funny is but they have. So when I made the beat, I guess Bill didn't tell me until after that he was kind of reluctant to rap on it because of the coming of age song on Reasonable Doubt. I'm making
Of
the beat not
course. Yeah.
even knowing about that song, you feel me? Because I never heard the album. You know what I'm saying? So I did that and then I heard the album back and I'm like, oh, like this shit is just the dynamic of the song is the same dynamic with Killing Bill and you know what I'm saying, Jay. So I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like I don't know, there's just a lot of shit that I felt like when just something about being in the moment and just doing it all in the moment, like it's just like that's where like the magic come from for me. You know what I'm saying? Like let's just cook this shit fresh. Let's cook it. Let's eat fresh food. Like ain't no reason for us to eat something for the refrigerator. Like let's or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like freeze or that was frozen and packed pre-packed. Like let's eat like right now. You know?
Easy. Yeah. And I mean, like, and just like y'all's chemistry is so effortless. It sounds like you've been working together forever. And the
Of course.
thing that really ties it together is the black exploitation concept for both of
Yes.
these records. So, like,
Yeah.
talk to me about because I mean, like, even the cover of Blue Magic is just like this real kind of like the image is it's like a white background. There's like the pimps on either side and the little kid with the long ass arms and the blue boxing gloves, you know, like you know, like it's got such a like meet me 110th Street
Yeah.
sweet back fucking like it's got such a vibe, bro. Like talk to me talk to me about the idea of fashioning this around black exploitation and like why that was important to y'all because such a good touch, you know.
First of all, like a lot of niggas. So all right, it's twofold. There's like 2 or 3 layers to this. All right, the first layer and the most superficial layer is so that the cover is an adaptation of the Let's Do It Again cover from that is Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier.
Right, I thought I recognized that from somewhere. Yeah,
Yep.
that's dope.
And what's the nigga's name? The JJ from Good Times.
Oh, shit. I should know this too.
Middle nigga.
Um, Jimmy Walker, right?
Is that
Yeah,
who
yeah,
that
Jimmy
is?
Walker. Yeah, yeah, it's Jimmy
Okay.
Walker.
That's a nigga in the middle.
Yep.
So and he's Bootney Farnsworth. Yeah. Jimmy Walker. So boom, like that movie. So I was in Atlanta when I like really like indulged in that movie for the first time. And I was kind of like, I was traveling, so I was kind of like, when you're traveling, you're a little bit more you're in a different mind space where you would be normally,
Yep.
and you know, like I was just like I was very addicted to that, just the sound of black exploitation. The sound of black exploitation is like I feel like we were utilizing the resources that we had to our disposal as far as like sound recording and scoring and like sound design to its highest potential, because I love how directors and sound designers were making shit sound so like warm, but at the same
Yeah,
time, it sounds so action like. In in action movies, just sounds so action packed. It sounds so rich. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like the soundscapes are so
Yeah.
rich in these movies. Like I made a whole pack. I remember while I was out there, like it was like 8 9 beats. I believe it's on like volume, might be on volume 11 of my boutique tapes. It's 9 beats I made in ATL, and like I'm sampling straight from like movies I'm watching on like the 123 movie share shit. Like,
Uh-huh.
and yo, like this the sound. There's one sound. There's on one beat on there. I'm sampling fucking fuck. It's a boxing movie. This light skinned nigga Muhammad Ali's his trainer. I forget the name of it, but it's ill though.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's just gonna kill me. But um, like there's just a scene. It's just like he's like the boxer nigga's just like down, and Muhammad's like, I don't know if it's Muhammad or another coach that was talking to him and kind of lifting him up, and the soundtrack in the back like was just this perfect ass loop. And I was like, bro, I'm looping this shit straight through the vocal. I don't give a fuck. And like,
Yeah.
I love that beat. I play that beat a lot, So, but yeah, I digress. Like, I just love how rich the sound design of blaxploitation movies are. It's just such a good place to like lift certain shit from, So,
Yeah, man.
um, a lot of the sound choice and the environment that exists in Blue Magic is obviously inspired by just blaxploitation. Period. And a lot of on the moments I'm lifting and putting and using a sample material on Blue Magic is from Let's Do It Again. In the movie itself isn't necessarily like it's funny because in Black in like the portrayal of gangsters in blaxploitation film and like the way gangsters are portrayed now is like it's like everything got more serious.
Hmm.
Everything got less colorful.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like these niggas in these movies are wearing colorful ass suits. These niggas is like these niggas got personalities. These niggas have large personalities. These niggas are braggadocious. These niggas are, you know what I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
hasn't gone away. It's just taking a different form. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of what Bill and Kill are talking about, I could have made the darkest possible beats. You know what I'm saying? The most black and white, grungy, gritty. You know what I'm saying? Beats to
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
understand because that's the world that it exists in. Or I can be. I come from I come from um I come from a very like upbeat, colorful, you know what I'm saying, like rich background, you know what I'm saying? So like for me to always and I also know what non-colorful looks like. So me kind of understanding like, all right, bet like this album, I'm gonna really like prioritize keeping like illustrious, like making everything illustrious, but knowing when to use what. That's
Yeah.
why you'll get a song like Blue Magic Memories, and then you'll get a song like Porsche Cayenne, or get a song like Blue Minx. You know what I'm saying? Like Porsche Cayenne is like trench coat. You know what I'm saying? Like real dark, like meeting at a round table. Lit cigars. You
Yep.
know, and then like
Jazz
Blue,
Lounge, yeah, for sure.
Jazz Lounge, and then Blue Minx is
Yeah,
like fucking like High Speed Chase, Sunglasses, Miami Vice. You know what I'm saying? Like something real, like a lot more upbeat. So and then there's the American Gangster piece from Jay Z. From Jay Z, but the American Gangster with Denzel Washington.
yeah, and Russell Crowe, great movie.
Yeah, and take like that is in itself like a strain of blaxploitation, and I feel like a lot of samples that I lifted from there for Blue Magic added to what it was because it was kind of it's like I kind of want this universe that Blue Magic and Untitled and the tapes that Chopper's doing the R4 to exist within this universe where I can time travel,
Yeah,
you know. So
word.
I want to show the roots of other shit, but within this one thing, so the past, present, and the future can all exist. You know what I'm saying? So I got Let's Do It Again. I got Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier and Denzel Washington and fucking all these and Bill and Kill all within this one pot of gumbo, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So, and just on Blue Magic specifically, like I felt like it was really ill to be able to like really like get to be intentional with the sample material and like the in between transitions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Even with the prelude, like the prelude I want the prelude to sound like a a blaxploitation trailer because those trailers are fire. Those
They go
trailers are
crazy, bro.
those trailers are
Yeah,
fire.
yo, completely underrated aspect of blaxploitation. Everything. The trailers were always
Oh
crazy.
my god,
Always,
those
always,
trailers are
always.
fire. Those
Like,
trailers are fire, bro. Shit,
yeah,
I must have watched like 100, 200 of them shits, bro, just in a row. Like
yeah,
just like bro, you can make a whole fucking tape just sampling just that. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Like, that shit.
yeah, man. Yeah, no, no. Those were a real hallmark for me too. I love those movies. As many I haven't seen. There's so many, obviously, but all the ones I've seen, I love. I hold them. I hold them pretty. Like some aren't good, but like I hold a lot of them close just because of like the aesthetics and just
Word.
like like the aesthetics, the sound, and just like the general idea of what blaxploitation meant back then. Like that was like to a certain extent, making those types of movies was like a form of taking the power back for people. So like
Mm.
that shit's like that shit's important and it matters. And then like
I mean, bro.
uh
I mean,
yeah.
if you really want to go there, like now there's another layer to this that like I mean I don't really talk about it outwardly that much. You know what I'm saying? But it's like just like bro, like just being black. Period. Like in the space in like right now and in like the record industry and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
bro, motherfuckers like predate on niggas that like niggas that look like us. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
for
bro, that's real.
monetary gain. So like even like Blue Magic is like nigga being is like kind of just flexing that like nigga like we're gonna like like nigga we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like we
hmm
nigga like like it's like how you're saying taking the power back. Like niggas not gonna forget what the product is. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not gonna forget what the center like where this shit came from. You know what I'm saying?
Thousand. Yeah, man. And like on that note, like y'all put out and like the fact that y'all call yourselves the Blue Notes, like for anybody who knows anything about Blue Note jazz, like, it's great. Like
That's
you got
a whole listen. That's a whole nother layer.
yeah,
That's
see,
another layer. You feel me? Like, you want
yeah, bro.
like real shit. Like
Yeah.
that's a whole nother fucking layer of this shit. Like, bro, because like just the art of like how we're saying, all of this shit is fresh, bro. So Like this shit is coming from, this shit is in the vein of like music royalty, bro. Like improvisation, and what jazz, anybody that knows what jazz is and what like where the magic of jazz comes from, like just
Yeah.
like even the concept of niggas like smoking together and creating music together and impromptu and putting and like cultivating that energy and what that means to like as an art form. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Like a lot of niggas that I feel like the reason why the real are attracted to Blue Magic so much is because they sense the energy that like that it is born from. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
feel like it's very clear. You know?
Yeah, nah, and like talk to me about the reaction to Blue Magic when it drops, and then just like taking that energy and moving it to Angels with Filthy Souls, which still has a black exploitation like energy to it, but of course it's like it's built around the fake gangster movie from Home Alone, which like once again
And
like like that was anyway, yeah, just like walk me through the reaction to Blue Magic and then taking that into Angels with Filthy Souls.
oh, nah, great questions, bro. Great questions. Fucking so boom, like yo, Blue Magic is crazy because I feel like once we dropped it, like it had great reception. A lot of people loved it. A lot of people loved it. I'm very grateful for. I'm actually very grateful for how much people actually gravitated towards the project and how much people really still are. Like the way my mind works, though, I'm just always kind of just looking forward and working forward, and that's the way these and that's an understatement for these guys. Like Kill and Bill, them niggas work ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like these niggas is already in 2028 with the way they write and stock up
Mm,
on material. You know, so but there was a lot of love. We did a listening session in person that a lot of people popped out for and showed a lot of and showed up and showed out for. We got to take pictures with people. And, you know, everybody that copped the prints. There was only 10 original the 10 original prints, the 10 original frame prints signed by all of us. People were able to cop, and a lot of people, all 10, like all 10 of them were gone, and uh yeah, looking back, that shit was very ill, bro. But what was crazy is I feel like in the sum like towards
mm.
6 months after it dropped, I feel like it caught like this crazy second wind of people just tapping in. Like, oh, you know what it was? I think it was once we did the cassettes and the vinyl. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's always gonna take it to a different place. Yeah.
yeah, that definitely it caught like a crazy. It's like it dropped again. It caught like a
Yeah.
crazy win, and that never happened for me in a project before. Like where after the fact, like you know, it like caught like a crazy second win, and I feel
Yeah.
like Blue Magic is still like, and it caught. I feel like it caught like a third win now with even with Angel 50 Souls coming out. But we did the CDs and the cassettes, and they sold out in like a few minutes, and I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
then after they sold out, it made a lot of people like even from home like pay attention even more to what the fuck was going on. Like, okay, what the fuck? These shits sold out, and like what the hell are these niggas doing? And then when the vinyl dropped and that shit sold out in a few minutes, people were like, all right, what the fuck? And I was like, we were all like, what the fuck is going on? And yeah, after that fucking vinyl drop, we were like, yo, this shit's kind of crazy. And I was around December, and we were like, yo, I mean, fuck it, let's just do this second album. And then these niggas, Bill and Kill already had like the concept of like playing around with Angels Filthy Souls and shit, and like the whole Home Alone fake movie shit, and then Kill had the idea for the cover as far as like um
The Clips
showing
homage.
clips, yeah, the clip, yeah. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I had on the side went and cop um or I went on the side and kind of told the Chop to do a separate piece of us, like kind of branding each one of our characters within this the Blue Notes Blue Magic universe, which is because he did so on the back of Blue Magic,
Right.
and he drew these 3 characters on the back, and I'm like, okay, yo, those I feel like these are the characters that these are the recurring. This is us, you know.
Yeah. Shout out to Chop, by the way. I just saw him 2 weeks ago. That's my boy.
Big fucking shout out to Chop, bro. The biggest shout out to Chop.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's incredible, bro. He's incredible.
Incredible, bro. Like, yo, just I can't even believe how he's nasty. He's fucking good.
Yeah, he's crazy with it.
But yeah, I told him to do a piece of us 3 at a table, like just counting money up, chilling, and that ended up being the alternate cover for Angels of Filthy Souls. And along the way, there was a private show going on in Conway. The Machine was in town, and lucky enough, just we hit it off, and we were able to he must have fucked with something about me, and we ended up knocking out a song, and we made that happen. But yeah, Angels of Filthy Souls we did in 90% of it we did in one night. Yeah, 90%.
You can't be telling me shit like this, bro. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, 90%. Yeah, 90% of it we did in one night, bro. We did all, because how I work is like, as soon as a song is done, I'm like loading it into however I'm gonna sequence it into an album, and then I'm starting to put my skits as I go. So then that just influences the next song. You feel me? So it's like now we're just creating intentionally throughout the process, So
yeah,
like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, Divino came that night. We might have did like 8, or we might have did like 7 or 8 of the records that night. All the beats were fresh. I had a crazy night that night. Just the beats of like, when the beats are just back to back and it's just flowing. It's like when you just coming down the court and every time you shoot, you're just making every 3 you shoot, bro.
Water. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
That was a great night, like especially that fucking what's that song called? Charlie Brown beat.
Yeah, that's a great one. Great
Charlie
pull.
Brown beat. I was like, yo, that sample I heard earlier that day. I'm like, bro, I need this. Like, I'm gonna use this for something. Then DeevoDeGenius ended up popping up out of nowhere, and I'm like, bro, this is perfect. Like, this is he's gonna love this shit. And he ended up being the first one rapping on it. I was like, bro, everything was just clicking that night. Like, that's how it be when I work with Killing Bill, though. Everything be clicking. Like, it's just like there's never a time where it never feels difficult. It never feels like, damn, bro, what are we gonna do? Like, if the hardest part about us cooking is just all being free the same day.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, if you get us all 3 in a room, and bro, in a day we're 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. Like, we're damn near we're already 30% done with the next one.
Yeah, see, man, flow, like you can't put a price on flow state. Flow state is just
flow state, bro. You cannot. You cannot take. That's one of them shits you just can't take for granted, bro. That's why, when I love working with people that induce flow state, like almost like naturally. It's like it's like, yo, you working with this motherfucker, and it's automatic heat every time. I need that. That's what I want to be for people,
Yeah, for sure. I want to before I ask you my second to last question before we wrap this up, like speaking of flow state, there's a 3-track run on Angels of Filthy Souls that I keep on coming back to, that I haven't been able to put down, and that has to be the run from Snow on the Cuff to Dirty Faces to Quarter Zip. Like those 3 back to back and ending it with the Conway verse. Or like,
that's crazy that you say that. You know what's so wild about you saying that?
What?
What's wild about you saying that, right, is that's not even supposed to be like that. That's actually a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a mistake. So right, so how it's supposed to go is it's supposed to go Snow on the Cuff, Quarter Zip, then Dirty Faces.
Mm,
How I was thinking about it was like, all right, well, I don't want this because I believe right before Snow on the Cuff is what? Blue
I got it. I got it right here. Blue shells. Yeah, blue shells.
Yeah. So boom. So I was like, all right, I didn't want to put 3 slow songs back to back to back. So I was like, I ain't want to put Blue Shells, Snow on the Cuff, and then Dirty Faces back to back to back because I'm like, damn, I don't want the listener to kind of be like rocked to sleep. Like, let me give him a jolt of energy, and then I'm gonna finish it off with something slow. Then I'm gonna go
Yep.
back fast with Snakes and Johnny joint.
Yep.
But looking back now, but I fucked up. I fucked up on the back cover because I gave Chop the track list, and I fucked up the I fucked up the track list, and I wrote it. That's how I wrote it. Like how it is out now is how I wrote it. Like the Blue Shells, Snow on the Cuff, Dirty Faces, and Quarter Zip. So I fucked up, but I'm listening, and it's like it makes sense. Like get the slow shit out the way. Fast song, medium tempo to kind of end it off. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and then like I actually enjoy it a lot now. Like I actually enjoy it a lot now. Like I like that sequence a lot. No bullshit.
Hey, we love a happy accident, man.
Yeah,
You know,
happy
like,
accident, bro. Happy accident. It was supposed to be that way, bro.
yeah, yeah. I mean, like, kind of well, yeah, kind of unrelated. Like a handful of the joints I've been making over the last couple months. I could think of like 3 or 4 of those that started out as happy accidents, where I like,
Word.
where like I'll chop up a sample and then I accidentally had like the looper on or something, and I pressed it, and I was like, oh, like,
Oh,
yeah,
spinach
so
is
like
hard.
and it's like, all right, like that's the foundation, and then you just like build it from there, you know. And like yeah,
Yeah,
I could think of like 4 things I've made that wouldn't exist if I
if
didn't work like
fuck
that.
up.
So
Yeah, if I didn't fuck some shit up.
yeah, you know, and like that's half the fun of creating, and like the whole process, whether that's making the beat, sequencing the album, like whatever, you know, like it just like stumbling. Sometimes you just stumble into those moments of genius, and they
Word,
become these things that define it for
word,
all sorts of listeners, you know. And like that's like it's very dope to see y'all making this the way you make it and releasing it yourselves, working with Elevation and Bars Over BS, and just
sir.
like just like figuring out this distro thing and really like bringing the people to you. Because one thing that's been really fascinating, like obviously Massachusetts generally and Boston specifically have a really rich rap history. A lot
Yeah,
of people don't really seem to
don't
know
know.
that. Like
People
it
know
is
that.
like
Yeah, yeah.
across different types too. But
Right.
like in particular, there's like this there's kind of this like, I hate to use this word nowadays, but like this like gritty boom bap type feel that like there's so many of y'all out there who do it. Like the
Yeah.
3 of y'all, you mentioned Divino,
Yeah.
I mentioned Bori Rock earlier. Like there's like a whole contingent of
Neck.
y'all. Yeah, Knack, of course. Yeah, no, shout out to Estee Knack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like there's a whole contingent of y'all like out there
So
keeping this,
yo, man, I'm just
yeah,
happy to
yeah.
be here.
Hey
Like,
man,
oh, yo,
that's
I'm
real. That's
just
real.
be here. Dogs. I'm just happy to be here. This shit is like, nigga, I'm just happy to be from where I'm from, bro. Real shit. Like, this shit is crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Like, niggas really, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, cause I'm 27, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yep.
I'm learning. Like, I feel like the little brother, like, just kind of seeing all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like this is, like, I've always loved music like this. I just never knew where to find it where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So like now it's
Yep.
like I looked up and now I'm damn near I'm damn near a figure in it now. You know, so
Yeah, man.
it's just crazy. Like it shit. I'm just happy to be from where I'm from, man,
Yeah.
and yeah, keep doing this shit at a high level, dog.
Yeah, no, it's important. And you know, like the fact that you're turning it into like a boutique thing, y'all are able to like sell physicals and do pop-ups, and like the way you do all your DJing shit, and just like watching you know, like the one I love seeing you do the most was the Dilla Day one, where you know,
Yeah,
like you just going through all the classics, and I was like, yeah, this is somebody who really, and you know, like you like I could just tell how much you love this
I
shit,
love
like the
this
way
shit,
you DJ, the
bro.
way you post all your beat videos. It's just like, you know, like it's obviously a business and like a thing for you now, especially just like as a producer, as an engineer, as someone who holds space for aspiring musicians of all ages. Like I know you do a lot of work with kids too, you
Hell yeah,
know.
a whole lot,
So
a whole bunch,
so
bro.
just
Sound Academy and all that, bro. Like,
yeah,
bro,
man.
it's
Like
like
that's
shit's
fire to me. You know, like
shit's
I really respect what you're doing, just like giving back to your community in that way. So
yeah, bro.
shout out to you for that for sure.
Thank you, bro. Nah, I appreciate you, bro. Real shit. This shit is like I'm constantly trying to fucking just figure out how to just, you gotta keep this shit up, bro. It's like if God give you a gift, you gotta keep it. You gotta keep this shit up, bro. Like, you gotta do your due diligence, bro. You can't be one of them niggas that just take. Like,
Right.
you gotta put back into the, you gotta put back into the universe around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't be a nigga
Yeah.
that can reap the benefits of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Equivalent exchange, bro.
yeah,
Every time.
I'm big on that, bro. Or like, you don't fuck around and fumble your shit. Like, I ain't trying to do that, bro. I'm trying to put back into the universe and shit, you know. And I feel like
Right.
God God been looking out because of the fact that I'm starting to prioritize that more.
Yeah.
And as long as I keep prioritizing giving back, then like God gon' grant me, you know what I'm saying? Like what I deserve, bro. Real shit.
Word. I take that to heart. Before I forget, also shout out to Beijing. I forgot to mention her before. She's dope from out of there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love what she's got going on. She's amazing.
Tough. She's tough.
Um,
She just did some. She did an event, and she's on my nigga Bill's album too. She's tough. She's super tough.
yeah, you know, she's fire. Shout out to her if she's listening.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, man, like what this is so funny because like this conversation is literally gonna be like split in half. Like
Yeah,
we're gonna be recording this. We're gonna have recorded this like a month and change apart, so it's gonna be fun to put this together and see how it goes. But to
yeah.
end this off, D, if your life was a movie, what would it be about?
Whew. Oh shit. If my life was a movie, it'd be about a nigga that like used used art to like find discipline in life, and
Hmm.
it teaches like black men especially how they can use art to find like how to create discipline in the rest of their life that allows them to achieve like generational wealth or anything that they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
but like not just art, but like, well, not when I say art, I don't mean explicitly like music and I'm saying fashion. I'm saying the art and everything, like
Yeah.
the art of sports, the art of education, the art of like actual art. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but yeah, finding the like kind of finding the art in life to find like balancing art and discipline to achieve. It's like it'd be a coming of age story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of a nigga that had two sides. That had like
Right.
a duality in life between art and discipline, and nigga ended up figuring it the fuck out against
Yeah,
all
man.
odds.
And give it and giving it back where you're able, because of course like generational wealth means more than just the family having bread. It just means, you know, like there's
Yeah,
wealth in art, there's wealth in knowledge, there's
yeah,
wealth in,
yeah.
you
Like
know, just like
family,
yeah.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? Wealth and
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
in community. Like, I'm really trying to change I'm really trying to change this shit, bro. Like, I want to be able to, like, and I say that movie shit with a nutshell, but like, when it's all said and done and shit, like, I really want everybody who really who really helped me get to where I'm going. I want to make sure like them and whatever they're a part of feels the benefits of what, you know what I'm saying, this shit is building up to be,
Yeah.
like, This shit deep, bro. Real shit. Like a lot of
Yeah.
musicians did a lot for us to get to where we're at right now. So it was like, especially the way I'm doing it, I'm sampling the fuck out of niggas, and I want to give back.
Word. Yeah. Nah. 1,000. Deevo, thank you so much for
Yeah.
not only wanting to do this at all, generally, period, but coming back, like after an extended bit, and like congrats on the new joint that's about to happen that wasn't happening. We were recording a month ago, like you
Ah,
know.
I didn't even talk about it. That's crazy.
No. Let's plug that real quick before we sign off. Plug that real quick.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, yeah, damn. I just realized I didn't even talk about it at in the other one. But yeah, Deevo Type III
Yep.
this Friday, April 10th, midnight. Shit got mad niggas on it. Kill Bill, Conway's on the bonus. We got Obi-Wan on the bonus. Marco
Yep.
Boldy James. Body Rock again. We got Dunny. We got Tega. We got mad niggas. And yeah, Deevo Type III. It's a beat tape with just a bunch of guest appearances and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of scratches. A lot of shit sound like the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Just
Yeah, nah.
yeah.
It's Untitled 7 blown out to feature length, man.
Exactly.
I can't wait to hear it. I'm amped. I'm amped, bro.
Yeah, nah, but that like this album is more like, cause I did Deevo Type 2 last year. And then I did Deevo Type 1, the first one back in 2023. And like it's just a display of where it's just a display of like I feel like my beat making skills. Not even my producer skills, but just like my ability to just loop some shit and put some drums on it, like and like
Nice.
and put and build a world around it. Like that's what Deevo Type is. Untitled is more like I'm really trying to like curate like a kind of like a story that I just can't name. But Deevo Type is, I feel like, more like a looser approach.
Nice.
Same
Cool.
idea, looser approach.
Word. Well, either way, like people like go tap in. By the time this comes out, it'll already be out. So go listen to Deevo Type 3. Go listen to Untitled 7. Go listen to Angels with Filthy Souls, Blue Magic. Go run the whole shit back. Drop drop 100 on a boutique tape if you got it on you. Like
going to do it, or else I'm
Patreon.
Yeah. If not, I'm gonna have exclusive drops just happen on my story. Go on elevationrecords.com.
Yes.
E11ovation.com. You know what I'm saying? I got tapes up there, CDs, nigga, vinyl. We got stickers, nigga. We got prints, posters. I got Deevo Type 3's up there. I got deluxe version of everything of all my albums up there. Yeah, man.
Word. Yo, man, thank you so much again for coming back to do this and for giving me the time of day. It means a lot that you came on here to do this. Like, I love these projects. I love your style. I love how you go about all this stuff. So just like, yeah, it means a lot,
Nah, please, bro. I appreciate you, man. No bullshit. I appreciate you having me up here, having such insightful questions, bro. You know what I'm saying? Caring in the first place enough to even take the time to ask me these questions and, set this up and have patience with me, you know what I'm saying, as far as like scheduling another time for us to meet. Like, that's real, bro. I appreciate you. Real shit. We're gonna keep running this shit the fuck up.
Yeah, nah, man. This isn't the end for either of us, bro. We got it. We got it.
Thanks for listening. Shout out to y'all for making it this far. And shout out to all the black people listening too, because y'all really impeccable. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend to come through next time. 1.